A lot of people are going to die from preventable diseases if we cut the foreign aid budget in the way that we're projected to cut it, which is with an axe. And that's not just me being dramatic. The International Development Minister resigned as a protest against this. And David Lammy, our foreign secretary, criticized the US government for cutting USAID, calling it a strategic mistake. Why is it a mistake when they do it and not when we do it? And why is he silent? And I know I could roll out the numbers of the impact this is going to have, like the 37 million children at risk of missing vaccination, or the over 500,000 people projected to die from AIDS, from malaria, from tuberculosis, from cholera. But at this point in time, we're so overwhelmed with stuff that these numbers are so large that we cannot encompass them. They mean everything and they mean nothing at the same time. So let me give you a true practical example of what this is going to be like in a place that has been on our radar. That place is Sudan, a country who's a stage for the scramble for resources that masquerades as a civil war. A country whose education and healthcare system have been shattered, where 14 million people are on the move without clean water, without sanitation, in which health workers are being targeted and are being attacked. And this example is particularly poignant because the UK has a history with Sudan. From 1899 to 1956, Sudan was under British rule, nominally with Egypt, but it was Britain who held the control. The British Empire exploited Sudan's minerals and cotton. It reshaped its economy to suit itself rather than the needs of the Sudanese people. It also conscripted its people to fight in the Second World War. Like all colonies, Sudan provided the labor and the raw materials that helped build the Britain that we know today. So it will surprise you, as it did me, that Sudan has a sovereign debt of nearly £1 billion to the UK, 4/5 of which are interest on debt from the 1980s when the country suffered a natural disaster. This debt is still accumulating interest despite of all of the resources that the British Empire plundered from Sudan during colonialism. And to add insult to injury, not only has the UK been draconian and uncompassionate to Sudanese asylum seekers, the government has been reportedly suppressing criticism of the UAE for its alleged funding of Sudan's RSF forces. This government is now cutting the very programs that help people stay alive. Without this aid, without this money, preventable diseases will spread. Polio, malaria, tuberculosis, cholera. Disease knows no borders, and neither should compassion. And always remember, when aid for healthcare stops, diseases do not. So tell your MP, protect aid and protect us all. It only takes 60 seconds.